Hello and welcome again to Binary News, your daily dose of focused gaming news with myself, Marta. Today is the 15th of July and I have a little bit of news today regarding the Payday 2 designer David Goldfarb, as he has actually quit the developer Overkill software to start his own indie studio, and he will now be leading a four-man project, which is a very, very far shout from his past work working at DICE on titles such as Battlefield 3, Bad Company 2 and Mirror's Edge. And when he was speaking to Polygon, he said, quote, "I'm abandoning AAA. Payday 2 wasn't AAA, but it had AAA sales. But I just want to find genres that I can subvert. To do that, I can't be working with people in the way that I was. I don't want to do any of that shit." And then he expressed interest in making an RPG, but before he groaned, he has pledged to avoid popular gaming trends. And he said, quote, "No MOBAs, no comic book style arts, no pixel arts, like those are things I will not do. And there's nothing wrong with those things are all awesome, I just don't want to do any of them." Of course, Goldfarb was pretty key at Overkill, as he of course was very much involved in helping Payday 2's success. The title has made it back merely from pre-orders and then went on to shift 1.58 million copies in its first month. And of course, even after it's come out, it is still just as popular. The DLC schedule has very much helped as well, and I've heard nothing but good, well, pretty much nothing but good things regarding Payday, and even though it doesn't sound like my cup of tea, it does sound like the popularity is well deserved. And then when talking on the topic of leaving Overkill, Goldfarb concluded by saying, and I quote, "It's all on good terms, and I think Overkill are well positioned to succeed, as the last Steam sale seems to indicate. They're doing just fine. It's one of those things where I've been making games for a long time. If I start fighting with people or I'm restless, you start to see the same things happening. After a while, I was just like, maybe it's time to admit the thing I've been fighting all of my career, which is the fact that the only thing that will make me happy is just doing this myself and not deferring that desire because it's scary. It just felt like the right time." So there you go, guys. Overkill have lost a key person, but I'm sure they'll be just fine, and I wish David all the luck in the world with his new endeavours. I am very much a supporter of indie gaming. I love my AAA games and everything, don't get me wrong. But, well, not most of us can't afford $60 a pop for every single AAA game that comes out, and occasionally you just want to play something a little bit different. Indie is a great space for basically nurturing creative ideas, and we've seen games being made by one or two man studios that simply would not see the light of day in a AAA studio, would not even be greenlit, and that's the point of indie. You get the freedom to do whatever you want, maybe not necessarily have the budget to fully realise it, but that forces you again to be more creative. So I look forward to seeing his new projects. As I said, Payday, not really my kind of thing, but definitely a very good game, so I'm actually very curious to see what he comes up with, and will be keeping my eyes out to see what his first project will actually be. Of course, it'll be a while till it comes out, but still. Anyway guys, that is me done for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.